Namaste. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, dear masters and friends from whichever part of the world you're tuning into this wonderful session. And on behalf of Plant the Pyramid Meditation Academy, I very warmly welcome you all to Unified Level 2, Day 4, and we are reviewing Chapter 9, my dear masters. And today's session is all about claiming our true desires. Before we go ahead and delve into the wisdom and knowledge sharing of this wonderful chapter, I would at this point request you all, if you can, to be on the camera for a energetic exchange that will happen between us. And we are all here together, growing together on this path. And let us all unify and share our energies together as well. No compulsion, but if you are able to, please switch on the cameras. And also, it's gentle, general etiquette to respect the speaker as well if you are on the camera. All right. And with that said, we would take a minute to invite and invoke the presence of great masters to be with me and all of you together with us as we start this session. And let us all connect to Pitamaha Brahmarshi's consciousness, and I invite Mahatma Babaji, Paramahamsa Yoganand, Lahiri Mahasaya, Yukteswar Giri Maharaj, Madhuji, and all the masters, visible and invisible, of the higher planes, to be with us as we impart this great knowledge, even directly to Master Roger, who's the author of this book, coming down straight from the deathless yogi, our beloved eternal master and author Brahmarshi. Thank you. Thank you. All right, friends. So today's words, whatever is coming from me, is directly coming from Babaji. I, at this moment, am tuned into and connected to his wisdom and speaking with you all from Babaji. So, dear masters, claiming true desires. So, this is like pulling out everything together in the last 7 or 8 weeks that we have traveled together on this journey of unified. We have, one after the other, like Lego blocks, foundational blocks of what we are. How did we create our unified field of love and light? We have put this together. So we have learned to connect with our own higher self, and that is nothing but ourself tuned into God qualities. And Babaji reminded us of all these beautiful qualities of love, compassion, abundance, bliss, joy, peace, power, love, and light, dear masters, right? So when we are tuned into these qualities, automatically we are our higher self in ourselves, and we are unified with our higher self. So how magical is that? When we are in our lower self, meaning when we are thinking and operating from our lower mind or logical mind, which is mostly selfish oriented, right? And self conceited, and which is not aligned with the true qualities or the God qualities, then we are operating from our lower self side. But magically, when we shift towards these qualities and when we start to imbibe these qualities in our daily lives, we are already vibrating at a higher level. and we are unified with our higher self. So, what can happen when we are unified with our higher self? And when we are, thinking from the standpoint of our higher self, dear masters, magical things start to happen. They start to unfold so beautifully and simply. And as part of the level 2 course, we start to experience and also practice these magical things. And we start with claiming our true desires, right? So you can, get a question of, oh, okay, what are the desires? Are they true and untrue? So here, Babaji is indicating us that desires, when they are true, as in the word true itself, like we learned that truth is always very simple, right? So the truth is, if we recall, I will take you back into the memory lane. One master who attended our session to share the wisdom very simply and beautifully put into his words, which really, made an impact, and I cannot forget that. It's very simple. So, in this beautiful session, we are here today. So, for us, what is truth? If anyone is joining from India, their time zone is different. And if anybody from Central Time or Mountainous Time within the United States, our time zones are different. And someone joining from Australia or UK, their time zone is different. But this is all it is true for all of us, right? Isn't that? We are all in different time zones, but yet here we are unified together. So truth is always very simple to accept and implement. And you all accept that we are in the morning. When I say that, hey, masters, it is 5:10, and someone says, no, 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 we are in Central Time, it is 4:10. So it is true for you, and this is true for me. So similarly, all our desires are very simple, and when they are true, they are connected to the highest thinking and our higher self, right? When they are operating from the highest vibrational things, then sorry about that. Give me a second. So whenever our desires are aligned with our higher self and coming from the highest vibrational frequency, which talks about the love, abundance, bliss, joy, peace, compassion, and related to all these beautiful qualities, and those desires are true desires. And in this chapter, Babaji is helping us identify those true desires. So you can ask me, hey Madhu, I don't know, I am thinking from my higher mind, and I have practiced how to connect with my higher self. I have received the signal, I have received the name, and I am very much in line with my higher self, but I do not know how to identify my true desires. And Babaji here is telling us simple practices, how we have learned to clear our aura, lock our aura, and share the compassion and coherence and love and forgiveness to everyone around us and the thought forms around us, and also to share your love and compassion with your family members, your dear ones. So we have practiced all these beautiful things in the quiet periods that we are now part of the quiet every day. You probably are taking time to practice that. Uh, 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, whenever it is possible for you all. So these practices are now with us for life, my dear masters. So we will be continuing to doing that. And as an extension to that, we will add claiming our true desires. And before we claim, let us ask our higher self to help us identify those. And again, pro tip here for all of you. These desires can be anything that will align with God qualities. And when you say God qualities, is it always it should be love and compassionate and giving should it be always like giving to others? But no, it can be you as an individual. You can claim those and you can identify those desires that you truly want to experience yourself. And when you are doing that, in turn, you are defining an additional component that will either help the community or your family or your workplace or your team or anything. For example, in the past 3 days, there have been some questions where we were talking about if I'm asking for a car, is it a selfish deed or a selfless deed, right? Whenever we talk selfish and selfless, again, we're talking about logical mind and higher mind. So whenever you are asking for a car, what would you do with that? You would enjoy that first. You will ride it, you will enjoy the features, and you will take yourself to places where you want to go. But if you are taking a deeper look into that, you also will help your family or maybe your friends to take places where they want to go. And you will help your family to travel with you. So that again is an act which is aligned with highest thought, right? So you are also enjoying it yourself without guilt and also helping your family. Same is the case with a job. So one of the masters asked, is it a right thing to ask for a job? So as long as it is realistic, right? Realistic in the sense, the realistic definition for me as Madhu versus you as Chandra sir or Hema or Lata ma'am, Sharda ma'am. So maybe Manjunath sir, it is different for them. So you have to think about what is it realistic for me, what I should be asking. And also Babaji here warns us that anytime your desire should not interfere or infringe with the free will of others, even they are your children, as close as your children. So, again, I bring up the same example. We all want our children to have a specific way of, how they operate or how they behave or how they learn things. But we forget that they are all independent beings like us who have come here to experience the human experience in this spiritual body, right? So when we acknowledge them as individual souls just like us, and they are on this journey, and they also have designed a soul plan of what they want to learn, experience, and enjoy in their journey, then we will not infringe with their free will. But at the same time, as a parent, as a teacher, as a guide, we can always ask for best of the thing that should happen to them according to their design, their soul plan. So with that, masters, whenever you are identifying your true desires, you will identify, but if you will remember that you will not infringe with anyone's free will. And also these desires always should align with what qualities that are very simple to practice and implement. So it is as simple as that. So let us all together, now, do a meditation. And also, as we are meditating, practice the steps one by one that Babaji has taught us in this chapter and try to identify, I think you all, many of you who are part of this session for the past 3 days, you might have already identified and noted down your, if you're journaling, you have noted down these true desires on a paper. If you already have those, so remind and remember those. But for the masters who still are, struggling to identify those, or who have not identified yet. So as we move along in the meditation today, I would recommend that you connect with your higher self and you ask them to help you identify your true desires. And once you get a hint or a thought or an image or anything related to that particular thing, then try to decode that. Write it down now in the session. And after the session is done, close your eyes and whenever you get time, try to decode. Sit in quietness and ask yourself, okay, I got this thought, or I got this scene in front of me, or I got this person's face in front of me, or I was remembering something that happened to me before. So, is this aligning with something? Is this trying to teach me or refresh my memory or giving me a hint? So, when you start asking your questions to yourself like this and also talk to your higher self, then it will be very clear to you what are these true desires. Okay, masters. So I will take couple of minutes if anybody has any quick questions before we get into a meditative state, and then we can go ahead and start meditation. Yes, sir.
So as you mentioned, we should not interfere with even our children's soul plan. But when we know that our children are not on the good path and they are indulging into bad habits, how should we react at that time?
So, sir, I will ask you the same question back to you. Um, how do we define good and bad? So, what is good to me may not be good to you equally with the same intensity as it is to me. So I'm here this morning. I chose my time to be on this session early in the morning. We will wake up at 3:30 because I'm doing it, which is good to me, right? If I ask my family members, maybe it is not as good as it is good to me, right? Does it make it bad in that case? No, it does not. That is the free will of me versus the free will of them. Same thing with our children. And we always have to remember that they are here to experience their life lessons, their life plan. And even when you listen to the wisdom of masters, because if we go and talk this language, if many masters here who are in this session are on the path of spirituality, so they do understand this language. But if we go and Master Lakshmi in a a while back, she was saying Patriji pulled somebody down from the stage because they were talking the language from the book where the audience was not ready to receive, right? Same way, if I'm coming down and going and telling everybody, hey, we are in this unified course and this and that and soul and spirit and soul plan and all, they would definitely give me a different look. But would that different look make this course any lesser or the wisdom that we are sharing together any lesser? It does not. So they are not ready. So whenever they are ready, they will. So sometimes, even Patriji or a higher master say that killing someone is also not probably good or bad for them. So looking from an external perspective, we would say, oh, that is a bad thing. And we tend to immediately judge. But if we pause there and if we stay neutral and think about it, oh, we don't know what karmic clearance both souls had in their previous lives. We are only looking from the lens of the present moment and in this life, but we all have a past that we carried, but we all do not remember. They both, we don't know what interchange they had in their previous lives. So same is the case with the disease many masters bring now, that they want to clear off their karma. They want to endure that suffering that will clear up their karma. So again, that is all again a different topic to discuss, and a beautiful topic. So whenever you get a chance, just hear up from many beautiful podcasts and other masters. But the same is the way with our children. So they don't know, like we don't know what they have designed, and they what they have come here for, right? So we can only help them from an individual perspective and taking them into account as individuals, right? And hope for the best. Hope for the best. So you can put in a seed and say that, hey, doing meditation is good. That's it. Like, go and force them to, hey, come and sit with me and do it. Will they come? They will not. And I will share some story with you all. So back in 2012, we used to have a family time every evening, 7 p.m. Me, my husband, and children, we all used to sit together and meditate. And I have started introducing this practice, and my children were very little that time. And I just shut down all the lights, and I started playing the music, and only for 15 minutes, not more, just 15 minutes, so that this habit gets into them. So I always used to think that, okay, I close my eyes and I'm enjoying. But recently, my daughter, who is my younger daughter, who is 17 years now, she used to she was laughing and she's telling, Mama, do you know that time I used to bring my favorite toy? Whenever you switch off lights, I used to play it. But and I used to see you all closing your eyes, that I was very widely awake. So see, the thing is that when you think deeper, I was thinking that, okay, I'm introducing this. And of course, even now I believe that I planted that seed in her. So whenever she is ready, her soul is ready, I'm 100% sure, or 1000% that at some point in life she will. So, sir, same is the case with just think, and any other masters. If you are in the same question, be patient and just think that may the best things happen for them according to their soul plan. Yes, Lata Master.
Um,
I hope I answered your question, sir.
Thank you,
Okay,
Madhuji.
Lata Ma.
I thank you, Madhuji, for answering that question our previous master asked very beautifully. I had a similar question. So what I learned is from you is that just be patient. The soul plans could be what is being done without our knowledge in our whenever that decision is being made. We don't know that. I understand that, but what I also hear encouraging is that we feel you know children's doing certain things. Meditation is simpler thing, but if they are in the wrong path, to guide them, we can only ask the nature and great masters to help them. Is that okay to do that?
Yes, always, right? So, doctor prescribes you the medicine, but it is up to you as a patient to follow that prescription accurately and take the medicine. So, when you take it accurately, your disease will be cured. But if you are not taking, what is the doctor's job here? To give the prescription or even to provide the medication. That's it, right? But you cannot. Again, the same logic applies here. We can take a horse to the river, but can you make it drink water? The same is the case with our children or whoever. You think that, from your perspective, they are not going on the path of goodness. Again, the goodness definition is different from you versus them. But still, you are telling them, hey, maybe this is the right path. That's it. You will tell them and you will live it. It's up to them on how they want to take it now.
Mm-hmm.
And again, after some time, because your children, if they are very little, so obviously we will not if they want to go and touch the fire because it is bright, you will not let them touch the fire or grab the candle, even though however bright it is, because you know that it will burn. So you will tell them no. So once they have their conscious of like, you should not go and do that. But still, if they are going and doing that, it's your duty to tell them that if you touch it, like, you'll be scorched, it will burn. That's it. But they have to go and learn their lesson and experience from that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, so that is how it should be, masters.
Great. Thank you, Master. Thank you.
Right? Okay. So let us now sit in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Remove your glasses. Clasp your fingers and start the music. Dear masters, let us all sit together. Close our eyes. Clasp our fingers. Cross your feet. Let us all together practice Anapanasati, the greatest gift given to us by our Grand Master, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. Prana means in breath, Apana means out breath, Sati means being with your breath. Dear Masters, this is the greatest gift given by Lord Buddha to humankind and popularized by Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji in the form of pyramid spiritual moment. And at any time during this session, Masters, be with your breath. Let us all imagine sitting together in a circle, holding our hands under a beautiful, huge crystal pyramid. Let us invite the Divine Masters, Mahatma Babaji, the consciousness of Patriji, Sadananda Yogi Maharaj, Lahir Mahasi, Yukteswar Giri Maharaj, Paramahamsa Yoganand, Mataji, all the angels, Archangel Michael, Chamuel, Raphael, Ariel, Uni. We are feeling the presence of Divine Masters, say, and the Sambhala Masters. They are all connected with us, dear Masters, at the moment. Thank you, Divine Beings, for being with us in this wonderful session, for guiding us. Dear Masters, center yourself and bring your attention and focus onto your forehead as we all sit together holding hands. Let us start with centering ourselves and relax your forehead, relax your eyes, relax your nose and your cheekbones, and clasp your jaw. Relax the back of your neck, drop your shoulders gently, relax your neck, relax your chest, relax your heart. Feel your heart. Feel the pulsations in your heart. Relax, relax your lungs. Relax your stomach. Relax your spine, dear masters. Relax every internal organ of your tummy, your liver, pancreas, intestines, your spleen. Relax, relax your pelvis. Relax your arms, elbows, your wrists, your palms, back of your palms and your fingers. Relax your thighs, your hips, your knees, calf muscle, your ankles, and your shin of the feet and your toes. And through your body, from top of your head to the tip of your toe. Gently relax every cell of your body. Pulsate from your heart. Imagine all the divine masters who are with us, sitting in the center of the circle. And imagine now the beautiful golden light from up above the cosmos entering into your crown chakra or Sahasrara chakra on the top of your scalp. Feel the pulsation of love, dear masters. Expand your consciousness and connect with the center of the heart of Mahatma Babaji, sending us all his love, golden threads coming out of his heart, connected to each and every individual master who is present here and who will be present in future when they connect with this video. We are all connected, dear masters. We are all one. We are unified. We have collectively created a unified field. Dear masters, let the beautiful golden light start to dance the top of your scalp to the tip of your toe, clearing up every nerve or the Nadi Mandala of your body and illuminate every cell of your body. Dear masters, you are now beings of light and love pulsating. At this amazing joyous moment, feel the lightness in your body. You are floating like a feather, a speck of light in this beautiful cosmos. Connect with your higher self gently. Recall the practices that we have been practicing. Let us clear our aura. What is aura? The energetic field that is encapsulated around your body. Let us now clear any uninvited influences in our aura. To all the uninvited influences, I send you love and light. You are made of love and light. You are whole and healed. To each one of you, you are in no pain and not afraid. You are all designated a specific place to go. And I request my higher self. You can say the name of your higher self here, dear masters, to take you to the places where you individually belong. And I let you go in peace. I let you go in peace and let you go in peace. Feel the lightness the minute you say and release them to go in peace, dear masters. See the shift in the energy. Either it could be as gentle as it could be, but feel the difference when you feel love. Now let us love the aura. I love my aura to everyone else except for my higher self. You can say the name here, dear masters. Let us all individually now invite our higher selves and connect with them. My dear, beautiful higher self, connect with me and give your signal. Connect with your higher selves, dear masters. Ask for a signal, your higher self. Feel the signal, the pleasant, simple signal of their presence with us. Now let us send love and light to all our family members. Expand our consciousness. Be with your breath. With the coherence from your heart, dear masters. Spread this joy of love and light as you expand in the space where you're currently sitting. Imagine it expanding throughout the room, the home you're living in, the neighborhood, the city, the state, and the country. Expand this love and light to all around the universe and cosmos. Feel the bliss and joy. Send the forgiveness to all those whom you have withheld unknowingly any grudges or any unpleasant experience. Send them forgiveness. Clear up the thought forms around your aura. Now, dear masters, connect and recall that we are made in the image of God and we are all-knowing, intelligent. If God is intelligent and all-knowing, as we are made in His image, we are all-knowing, intelligent too. God is love, God is peace, God is abundant, God is bliss, God is joy, God is happy, and God is truth and compassionate. Connect with all these godly qualities. Remember that you all are made up of those beautiful qualities. With this wonderful, amazing feeling of lightness and the light we are receiving from above all the cosmos and the love pulsating within us. Now let us request our individual higher selves to help us identify our true desires. Take a minute to observe, gently listen to your heart. Look for cues, look for hints if an image is coming to you, if a thought form is coming to you, if a scene is repeating in front of you. Ask your higher self to show you the deepest true desires that are inherent within you to surface and identify. Make a note of those, dear masters. Make a mental note, or if you want to quickly jot down. Now, if you have identified your true desires already in the past 3 days of our practice, let us now start claiming them. Babaji is telling us at this moment that He is with all of us, the masters here are with us, helping us, sharing their beautiful energies with us. Feel the tranquility and peace. Dear Master, now bring your attention to saying this, I claim, and ask for your desire, whichever desire came to you. I claim to be compassionate to my family, compassionate in my behavior. Why do I want to be compassionate? What is the desire underneath this? Because I want to share the quality of compassion with myself and my loved ones and everyone around me. This is an example, dear masters. I claim my new job. Why do I want a new job? To support my family, to my extended family, to do more compassionate, joyous, beautiful things with the additional income that I incur from this job. This is another example too. So whenever you're asking for or claiming your true desire, make sure that it is not interfering or infringing with any other's free will, but at the same time, it is helping them and you. So whenever we ask for anything, it will first manifest for us before even it gets to others. So dear masters, with the help of your higher self, if you have already identified your true desires individually in your mind, please bring them onto your thought forms and claim them. I claim my. Ask for your desire. I will remain quiet for some time here. Process your individual desires. Dear masters, be with your breath. Dear masters, we have the presence of Master Jesus, the compassionate King of the world, and many other beautiful, wonderful masters surrounded in this hour of unified masters helping us individually feel their presence, express gratitude. You can as well ask your higher self to help you identify the purpose of why you're here. If you are forgetting anything, ask them to remind you. If you want to fix your relationship with someone and establish that unconditional love, peace, joy, presence without a selfish motive, you can ask for it. You can ask for an upgrade in your job. You can ask for a new car if you want, as long as it is a realistic and aligned with the truth and good qualities. She is reminding us that we are here for experiencing and enjoying this beautiful life on this earth plane. We have come here to enjoy everything and learn and ascend and grow. She is reminding that asking for desire is not coming from guilt. So you should not feel guilt when you are asking for anything for yourself. You are here to travel inward and know about yourself. Make an inner journey into yourself. Identify your soul's path. Unify with your higher self. So, Masters, when we are truly here for that, then why there it should be guilt? Don't feel guilty asking for anything. Identify your desires. Claim your desires. Put them forth into the universe. Release them. Write them down. And let the course of action happen. And they may happen immediately or they may happen in next few weeks or whatever timeline you put to your desire. And another beautiful way is to, whenever you're asking, like in the next 21 days, I want to claim my desire of seeing a hike in my pay in my bank, or buying a new car, a new home. And again, let me remind, it should be realistic. Take your time. Beautiful beings of love and light, to all the individual beings who are present here in this wonderful session. Enjoy the bliss. Last 5 minutes. We are all together, holding our hands, sitting under this huge crystal pyramid and receiving this beautiful golden light coming from cosmos, enlightening every cell of our body and our hearts, pulsating in love, connected to Madhu Brahmarshi and his heart in this golden throat. And we are all beings of love and light, floating aspects of light in this beautiful cosmos and galaxy. Dear Masters, float in happiness, in bliss, in joy, in abundance, in peace, in truth, in compassion, and with coherence. Let us send and share this beautiful love and light with all our family members, our friends, and everyone around us, including the plants, animals, insects, reptiles, you name it, anyone, everyone, and everything. Sharing is caring, dear Masters. The more you share, the more you reap. Share it with everyone. Expand your consciousness in this love and light. And dear masters, at this time, let us express our gratitude to our beloved master, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, Ananda Yogi Master, Swarnamala Ma'am. Gratitude to Mahotar Babaji, Paramhamsa Yoganand, Yukteswar Giri Maharaj, Master Jesus, Mataji, Lahira Mahasaya. Gratitude to all the archangels present here, Raphael, Michael, Samuel, Ariel, Uni. Gratitude to all the visible and invisible masters who made this hour happen, guiding us. Gratitude to Mother Earth, the five elements of nature. Gratitude to the cosmos and galaxies. Gratitude to the plant kingdom, animal kingdom, and the mineral kingdom. Gratitude to the technology that brought us together. Gratitude to Wonder Pyramid Meditation Academy for organizing this beautiful session. Gratitude to individually each one of you beautiful souls for making this conscious decision to be here and add your beautiful energies. Let us take our last 30 seconds to send peace, love, and light to the entire world and to all those beings that are in pain, whether it be the human being stuck in war zone or the animals that are in pain that cannot express the pain. Let us send them our love and light and peace. Bring your consciousness back into your physical bodies. Dear masters, gently come back. Being in the state of this bliss, gently place your palms on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now. Gently, with a great big smile on your face, open your eyes. If you want a sip of your water, you can have it. Dear masters, any questions, any experience sharing? The floor is yours.
Thank you, Madhu, for wonderful,
Thank you.
profound experience.
Thank you, Chandra Master. Anyone else, dear masters? Thank you. Hema, yes, Sindhu ma'am,
Hi,
unmute.
Madhu. Yeah, thank you so
Hello.
much. I just wanted to say you just took me to totally a different world. I just for a second felt, to be very honest from my heart, I just thought Madhu is an angel.
Oh, thank you so much.
The the way you took us through is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Thank you, masters. And let me tell you, because You have that angelic aura in yourself. You could mirror that onto me. So, Masters, like when I say we are all connected, we are in oneness consciousness. So that means we are all together. We are all angels. We are all gods, right? Or Brahmarshi Pitamaha always says that we are all gods. And when we are practicing that God qualities, it is reflecting upon us. And thank you so much, Sindhu Master, for the kind words. Yes, Lata ma'am, unmute yourself, please.
Thank you, Madhuji. It was amazing, very, very peaceful, very calming. You're amazing. You're such an amazing soul, amazing master. Thank you for imparting this wisdom on us. I really appreciate it.
Mm, thank you, and deeper gratitude to Babaji, because the beginning of the session itself, like I expressed that I always, whenever I sit here, let every word that is coming out of me be meaningful and valuable for the hour that why we are here, and it is directly coming from higher masters and the master himself. Thank you so much. Yes, Manjunath sir, unmute.
Yeah, it was really very amazing. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And here I have in the chat, thank you, Hema. Thank you, Madhu Mohan sir, Kalpana master, Vinny master, Nalini, Komla master, Krishna master. Thank you. Thank you so much, Preeti master, all of you. Thanks for the immense love that is flowing in form of your beautiful messages. Very heart touching. Thank you, dear masters. Gain this bliss and this love, and throughout the day, practice, and may all your true desires manifest for you and claim them. And as we proceed into next chapter, we will learn to create them. Now we are claiming them and we will start creating them. So, masters, have your blueprint ready with your desires. Well, next chapter we will be learning to manifest them. So, identify them. That's why, I'm asking you to build them strongly now so that as we proceed into the chapters, we will see them happening. All right. Thank you, Kedarshini Master. Okay. And today is Wednesday. We will not have a yoga session. So I think, dear masters, if there are no questions, it's already 5 minutes past 6 o'clock. If you want me to play the music, I will. If not, we can, conclude the session, whatever you choose. Let me know.
Let's play the music.